Hey everybody, if you're just jumping on or you're watching the replay, make sure you follow and not just like, and that way it'll notify you when we have a new video, when I go live, and you can join us. We have a good time. I'm usually on from Sunday night till Thursday night, 7:30 Eastern Standard Time. But tonight I'm gonna give a few minutes, jump on. Hey Melanie, hey Sharon, and show you a couple things. I went into the Dollar Tree today, kind of still pitiful. Still have not gotten to Hobby Lobby in over a month. It's time for Chris and I to go. Maybe Monday I can talk him into going. Ow. I broke up? Oh, I thought you meant like you couldn't see me messing with me now. All right, he's got me going so I can turn the comments on here. Hey, Debbie. Thank y'all so much for your response on Chris and our nephew, the post I did about need the postcards for him. Thank y'all for the people who have already said they would send him one. Remember, you don't have to go to an airport or anything. I believe the second most popular place to pick up postcards are truck stops, like big filling stations. So even if you're in a small town and you have like a big a gas station where they park those big trucks, they usually have postcards in there. Anything will help him. And on the little post, it has the address. It's, you know, you put his name and his teacher's name, and then you just send it straight to him. Hey, all my heifers. No, Debbie, you didn't miss it. I mean, they're doing it like over time. Just go back and look at my post. I think I posted it yesterday. And you'll see they're learning about states and how to look up states on the map, cities on the map. And so they're asking friends, family, whatever, to get postcards from all over the country. And at the end of the project, that he will actually get to keep the postcards. So I've already got him one coming from Nevada, which he think is going to be. They're in North Carolina. But it doesn't matter if I have 10 from Nevada, because they're actually going to not only look up the state, look up the city within, or the town within the state. So for some of my followers that I got 10 or 20 in Ohio, if y'all all want to send one, that'd be great. And then for my people at Prince Edward Island or the west side of Canada, y'all send one too, because maybe he'll get some extra points if it comes from out of the country, but it has his name on it first, so it's going to be pretty cool. But the whole class gets to participate in, you know, the pinning of where they get the postcards from, so I think that's pretty cool. But thank y'all so much for the ones. We'll send one from Canada. All right, Carolyn, I am so excited for him to get one from Canada, because, you know, all the kids are probably going to look at this and go, you know, where is this in the United States? So they'll be able to say, we have reached Canada, this little tiny school, not little tiny school, but, you know, his little tiny class in North Carolina. So I think it's going to be really, really cool for them. Thank you, Martha. You know, we need something from Texas. I had one coming from, am I saying this right? Lubbock, 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 Texas. She said she was going to say, hey girl, how you doing today? Cynthia, I'm doing good. I'm tired, a little tired. Came home, put out some mulch. But I told myself I was only going to do 1 hour. I want to show y'all the things. Our Dollar Tree was kind of pitiful today. They still have empty shelves. So I did at least get another one of these so we'll all be clean and smelling good. They had a couple of these, so I grabbed, well, they had several, so I grabbed a couple of these because that little project turned out so cute last night, and I know we may find something else we want to do with it. I grabbed these as part of my project tonight because we're going to do something with bees, and I kind of thought these were cute because they were a little bit bigger than what I had. All right, y'all, I found these in the kids section. All right, I got 2 of each. One bag is like fruits. You got some grapes, strawberries. I mean, these are plastic, but do not think I cannot paint them to look like, you know, a real strawberry. You got an orange, a lemon, and a banana. Then they had, I thought I'd grabbed Well, I grabbed 3 of those, and I thought I'd grab 2 of these. I'll have to get me one because I'm sure no little kids really want them. I mean, what is that, like bok choy or something, or a head of lettuce, corn, a little carrot, pumpkin, and what do you call this? Pepper. Don't know what the vegetables, I mean, I'm sure we'll probably use them for something, but I thought the fruit was pretty awesome. The corn, I mean, the grapes really don't look like grapes, but I think you could maybe make something else out of that, like if you need it. It's got an apple, lemon, banana, soda. They were in the little kids, you know, like kids toys part. I was looking for Jenga blocks. Of course, they didn't have any. But they are in the little kids kitchen section, I guess kids toys. So, don't think we're not going to use those. Also, the only thing, I did get one. Another one. Okay. All right, so I didn't mean to pick up 3. I only meant to pick up 2 of these. But, so I've got 2 of the little vegetable ones. Good. All right, and that's really the only thing I got besides, they had these little bags. This is the only kind of thing they had put out up front that were new. You know how I love to make, you know, those little swag hangers things. And they're actually like little canvas bags, like little thin, really thin muslin. I mean, it's not terrible, but I'll hold it up really close so you can see what kind of material it is. It actually is a material, but this one said, good vibes only, and this one said you're a peach. You know, we live in the peach states. I really like that. Like, we made it in the background on a wooden hanger or something, and you'll still have the material on the back, you know, when we need to rag some material. They had one other one, but I didn't like the other one. I can't remember what it was, but it wasn't my deal. And I don't know if they had more. They looked like they had kind of been picked through a little bit. So I'm thinking maybe they might have had another one and somebody bought it. It's probably like something cool that somebody came and brought every one of them. But these are the only ones I saw that I like. So maybe we'll have a fun little project out of that. Okay. First thing we're going to do real quick is I'm putting all my Easter stuff up. And, hey, Valerie. Looks like broccoli. Yeah. One of them is like a green pepper, and this one, I mean, it's leafy to be broccoli and kind of tall, but that could be what it is. Like, it's supposed to be a head of lettuce or broccoli or something, but you probably can really make it into anything. Paint them any color you want to. All right, hey, Valerie from Arkansas. Debbie from Florida, those canvas bags. Yeah, or you can just use them as a bag. You know what I mean? It's they were pretty cute. And they seem really sturdy, too, if you need, like, a recycle bag. Like, when you go into Walmart, get the little bag. I'm really all into the little Pioneer Woman bags at Walmart. I like those because you can fit a whole buggy with groceries in, like, 4 of them. They're even bigger. Like, the Walmart recycle bags have kind of they're not as good as they were when they first came out. They fall apart. But the Pioneer Woman one, I think they only cost like $2, $1.90 something. But I had an entire buggy full of groceries and like 5 of them. No kidding. And carried them in the house with ease. Hey, Jenny from Kentucky, celery. Yeah, Stephanie, it looks a little bit more like celery or something like that. Hey, Pamela from Ohio. Hey, Sin from Nebraska. Watching from Prince Edward Island. I will send a postcard also. All right, that is so cool. He's going to be so excited. Okay, I'm putting up my Easter, and remember we said this is something that we could kind of change, and before I kind of put it in there, I thought, you know, we can, because I just set these in here. You know, I didn't glue them or anything. So we're going to take these little carrots out. And what I think I want to put in, you know, I've been going crazy for thinking about strawberries, which I have some now that I can do. I really want to put watermelons in this because, you know, you just tend to see like crates of watermelons, you know. Let me put these little carrots right there so I can put them in my carrot bin. The only thing I'm going to do is take my carrot lights off of here. And I think I'm going to put some, I love the carrot lights, but I think I'm just going to put some plain ones on there. So come like another holiday, I don't have to change out the lights. But, you know, here, I still love these little lights, y'all. They actually were on a timer. Got them from Walmart. I actually got another set that I've had in here that we just have not done anything with, that have bunny rabbits on it that I probably could get away with using it like maybe ghosts at Halloween. So I'm leaving those lights out, because when you turn them on, they really, you can kind of tell these are carrots. You really can't tell what those are. So I'm gonna maybe keep them out for like little ghosts. All right, so let me take this off, and I've got a neat little trick, something y'all can use with some of your Easter decorations that you may have, you haven't thrown away yet. Freeport, Texas. Are you doing a craft? Yes, Darlene, I sure am. I'm not going to just, I mean, I like to show y'all when I go shopping, but I don't like to watch those craft ladies either when they just show you their thrifts. I'm like, thrifts? That means you definitely you can't buy the same thing. All right, so let me put this up. But you know what I think? I think finally, out of all the lights we've used over time, I've used all my batteries. So I'm going to take these batteries out. And my lights, y'all, I tend to have a little bin just for my lights. I know it's good to keep, like, you know, all your Easter together and stuff like that, but these would tend to get lost in the bottom of my box, and sometimes I don't go all the way through my box when, you know, I'm hunting stuff in there. And y'all saw the glue just pop right off of it. Real simple. Get a bin separate for your lights, light bulbs, things like that. That way, you know, when you're going back through there, you're like, oh gosh, I've got these little carrot lights. Because if they fell in the bottom of my bin when I'm going through it, it could get hidden under something and I may not see it next year. All right, so we're starting back off from scratch. I think it's adorable just like it is. I think you could actually put some real little terracotta pots in here. We made this back, y'all, hasn't been that long ago. Maybe in February, early February. But pansies in the baskets. Yes, anything. You can put little flowers, anything. But what we're going to do is we are going to put, and I can set this. Let me make sure it doesn't cover anything up. We're going to put watermelons in them. Watermelons. I think it'd be pretty cool. You know, watermelons. And these, y'all, are Easter eggs. And I bought like 3 or 4 packs of these. And I'm not going to throw them away. I think I've had them for a couple of years. Because I'm like, eventually I'll do something with them. But they're Easter eggs. And they're black. But they're not really chalk. But they're chalky. And they came with these little pieces of chalk. So you could actually like let little kids decorate them. I haven't found them since then, but now I haven't went hunting for them either. But I think they're really cool because we're going to make some bees out of them. But for right now, I want to make, let me see how many will go in here really good. So we only need like 4. We're going to make watermelons out of them. Even though that's pointy, when I set it down in here, we're just gonna set it down like the little pointy part in there so it still gives you that round effect. So, excuse me. Let's set that to the side and get our little watermelons painted. Go and do the watermelon crawl. Julie, do you do the watermelon crawl?
I do not.
You do not?
I do not know it.
Come on. You strike me as you could do the watermelon crawl.
It's definitely my personality.
I think I've tried to do it. Hey, Martha. Martha, you were the one that said you were going to get it from... Pronounce Julie Lubbock, Texas. Lubbock. Lubbock, Texas. Lubbock, Texas. So, and the priest already pronounced that for me at church today when you put that on there. I was so excited. I went in there telling, I was going, look, somebody's going to send him one postcard from Texas. Okay, I'm just going to take a basic, just like this moss green, and paint the background so I can get, they're, like I said, they're kind of chalky, but they still have like a little shine, you know, smoothness to them. So I'm gonna put this chalk paint on it. That way my colors will stick really good to it. The darker colors that I want to use. And I think I'm actually gonna put like a little messy bow on here. I think that'll add to it. I didn't want to on the carrots because the lights were so cute, but this time I'm gonna put just plain lights on them. So I got some really cute red and green bow out just to make a little tiny messy bow. All right, and these probably won't be perfect, but we're just gonna paint them up and set them to the side. Love Book. I know, Janet, I mean, I'm pitiful. And I've already heard it today. He pronounced it for me because I was saying it wrong. Love Book. Thank you so much. See, I need people like you in my life, Janet, because my kids, they'll just look at me when I ask them to spell something. They'll just like, really? And I'm like, yeah, really. If it wasn't for real, I wouldn't have asked you how to spell it. I mean, just, you know, I'm making them smarter than me, you know, better in the next generation. So give your mom a hand. Nobody stole my car. Hold on for a second, y'all. I'm missing something. Thank goodness nobody stole your car. Okay, y'all need to pray for me. I went to the dentist today. I left my car running the whole time I was in there. Who does that? Thank God no one stole my car. Debbie, let me tell you, you're not the only one that can do that. When the girls turned 16, we did buy them brand new cars, but we bought them hybrid Ford Fusions. And hybrid means, you know, it's half electric, half gas, you know, well, half takes gas, whatever that is. Well, you don't hear it crank up. Like you turn the key and it's just on because it's electric. The gas doesn't kick in until you accelerate real high. The motor doesn't start, or, you know, you get over like 63 miles an hour. So when you turn over, you don't hear it start. Buffy went to school. Both their cars did it. And the reason why we bought them brand new cars is, yes, they were really expensive cars, but we only had to give them like $20 a month in gas because of being hybrids, they're really, really good on gas. You know, the gas doesn't kick in until they get up to 60 miles an hour. So when around in a small town, they never used any gas. Well, she more than once, she come out of school now, and you're in school from 8 to 3 o'clock. And she's like, Mom, my car was still running. And, you know, and after your batteries wear down, because, you know, as you mash the brake, it charges it somehow. It's like a counter thing. So, you know, the gas kicks in. You know, the motor has to turn on. So, you know, you want to know who does that? Buffy Man. And that's just the few times she told me about it, so I'm sure it's worse. My sis collects watermelon stuff. You just gave me the idea for her birthday gift. Yes, Daisy, and you got all these Easter eggs out. Because, you know, Easter's over with, but you got all that crap still at your house. You need to use it. But, yeah, Debbie, my new car is so quiet I couldn't tell it was running. I'm waiting to do the same thing, Debbie. I could see me probably doing it with a hybrid. Listen, what reminds me to turn my car off is, you know, if you open the door, you know how now the radio doesn't turn off when you turn your car off. It turns off when you open the door. And sometimes I open the door and the radio's still on, and I'm like, oh my God, I gotta push this button. I forgot to turn it off. So, Debbie, I have been there myself. I left my running a few weeks ago while I was in a craft show. I'm 52. I'm 46, and I've done it. All right. So our eggs are, I kind of really don't want to put this color up because I want to kind of highlight my, watermelons. I don't want them to roll. I have those eggs. Yeah, Daisy. They're really cute. I have, when I did the splatter, like the little robin's egg splatter, I really liked it on here. I like these eggs better because, like I said, they're not smooth and they're already round. You don't have to close them and glue them together because, you know, those plastic eggs nowadays, they hardly snap together like they're supposed to. There's rolling around on my desk. Is that well water you're drinking? It sure is. That's what's so hard about being at work, is because I'm not drinking that city water. You think I can't stand regular water, but city, bleh. And the water in the water cooler is chilled. And, you know, I just, you know, y'all always telling me for your gut health, drink lukewarm water. So when I get home, I'm able just to fill up out my sink and it just tastes regular. But out of all the waters, there's nothing better than well water. All right, I'm thinking I'm gonna do one more coat on these. Because see, it kind of gives me that contrast color that I think I'm gonna want. And then I can put like a darker green on it, which you could do vice versa. You know, put your dark in the background and just do your little squiggly lines, light. But I just want to get a good green coat on here. Hey, Sam. Hey, Laura. Or Lori. Hey, Sam. I hope you had a great day. Darlene, I sure did. I got all the irrigation fixed at the church, the pipes. Got quarterly payroll done. Had a good day all around. Came home, got some of my yard underwater, some new plants underwater that Buffy doesn't have to, you know, go out there and pull a hose closer to it now. So she's happy. Then I put out a lot of mulch until I ran out. So that means I have put out 42 bags of mulch by myself. And I need probably another 42. I tend to kind of like thick mulch. We're on like a Georgia red clay slab out here, which I don't know if you've ever tried to plant anything in it. It's horrible. So I don't tend to take my mulch up. I add to it, and I'm pretty heavy on it. That way it, you know, trying to give myself over the next few years some better soil. But you know, with my new tractor, it's easy to dig holes in this red clay because I just scoop it up with my scooper. Hey, Lynn. Hey, sweetheart from Louisiana. Hey, Joe, you never answered me last night. Are you kin to Helen? It's easier to go dark over the light versus light over, yeah. Yeah, that's why I want to just go ahead and get this good, you know, like little contrast color on here. I almost want to cut one in half and like paint one that's like the inside of the watermelon, but I'm pretty sure they're hollow. And I don't have any styrofoam balls to cut in the shape of one, but if I find one, maybe one night we'll do it real quick. Just cut, like if it was styrofoam, we could just cut it with our styrofoam right in half and do like a little, or maybe I'll look in the kids section and find like a little wedge of cheese, like some kind of like, you know, and then we can paint the wedge of cheese to look like a wedge of watermelon. That'd be really cute because, you know, watermelon, when they sell watermelon here, we have lots of people that have stands here in Waynesboro. They always cut one so you can see just how pretty and fresh, and you can You know, I don't think they really want you to sample it, but you know, I always say, can I have like, I don't care if it's been sitting out in the sun, can I have taste it? Because, you know, I don't want to get somebody's watermelons that are pretty, but they taste like crap. So, you know, I'm one of them ladies. It's like, yeah, I'll spend whatever it is if they're good. My mom and my mother-in-law left her running and locked her keys inside and went to work. We came in and said, Gladys, you left your car running. She thought that they were playing April Fool's joke on her. Laugh out loud. She had to call father-in-law to bring her the extra keys. Oh my gosh, I'm still weeding. Ugh, I don't even want to think about weeding. The day I did have to cut a few weeds. I had a weed that I had to cut with my little industrial scissors. I hope we don't need them tonight because I left them in my irrigation basket. Yeah, that mine wasn't locked. Yeah, thank goodness you don't lock your keys. I don't know if there is a worse thing than locking your keys in your car. Here in this little podunk town we have, you can call the police officer, and sometimes they can come and like Slim Jim and open for you. But, you know, then sometimes, you know, they can't get it. And, Lord, you have to call a locksmith. I would hate to call Chris and tell him I had locked my keys in. That's such a I told you so type thing that I would look at him like, really? Really, that's what you did? Okay. I'm trying this this Dollar General paint, y'all. Dollar Tree paint. You know, I always tell you, it worked on the, can't remember what else we used it on. I told you I'd try it. Not very good coverage, so let's get our chalk paint out. I asked the Peach Man for a sample and they were not right. Yeah, I'm telling you, I mean, especially if it's something like that, especially if they have them cut open. I mean, of course, you know, fruit can be beautiful all day long, but if it doesn't taste good, then what's the point? Put a little chalk paint in this paint. See what we got going on here. See if we can get some better coverage now. Do they sell yellow meated watermelon in Waynesboro? I think I've seen that, but I've never had that. And I've never seen any on the side of the road, but maybe I'm not paying attention. But I'm trying to think of where I saw that. It could have just been in a magazine or on one of my little shows. One of my little, you know, gardener people. I like to garden, y'all. So I do have not just crafters. I watch gardeners too, which I hate watching them because all they do is just make you want to do stuff in your yard, or like you have yard envy. Because, you know, there's just, it's one thing to craft. You can go out and buy the supplies or you can get close to it. But if somebody's just got this perfect little fallen type landscape bed and your yard doesn't do that, then, you know, I just have yard envy. Looks like watermelon green. Watermelon. All right, now we're going to put a little bit of this in here. I like it a little bit greener, more like the leaves. Let me close this up and I got to get me a little bit of my black. All of my family are from Waynesboro, the Broxtons, Joiners, and oh, okay. I was thinking, Helen told me one day that's from Louisiana. You know, she lives down the road from the swamp killing people. She said, so-and-so on here is my sister-in-law or sister. They're so good and sweet, yellow ones. Well, I'm going to have to try them. Because, you know, there's so many things nowadays that people are doing. You know, changing the color of something and, hold on, I'm just trying to get this really dark green. I think I've got it where I want it. I don't want to mix any more in it. All right. I'm just mixing up colors here, and I really want this dark green here. So I don't want to mix any more up. So I keep, y'all, putting this through this. It's wrapped around here like 6 times. So I can't dry my little eggs. I'm proud of myself. Today I went to Hobby Lobby, told husband I would be right back. He says, yeah, right. But I got what I needed and was right back. His mouth dropped open when he saw me in 10 minutes. Judy, you a good woman. I think it's safe for me to go in there. I'm hoping all Easter stuff will be up. And now Julie and I are putting my Easter stuff up tonight. So I'll feel better. You know, knowing my Easter's up, and if I buy like some more stuff, I'll have room for it. Y'all, my poor little mantelpiece in there is back to just the big M on it. I mean, I had so many carrots and everything on it, and we were putting it in the box. She's like, girl, you was carroted up this year. And I was like, yes. So how you paint and don't get it on your clothes. I'm so messy. Listen, I don't know how I'm not covered in black mulch, because I kept picking it up thinking, am I going to want to have to change clothes? Because you know how like that black mulch, it gets all over your fingers. It, you know, even when you're dealing with brown and red, it does the same thing. So when I was picking them up, I was trying my shorts that I have on, my little skirt I've got on. It's black, so I wasn't worried about it getting on my shorts. And for all inquiring minds who want to know, I did not have a black stripe on my brassiere last night. It worked like that paint, worked like a charm, and did not go through my clothes. Next time I'm going to get my egg setter. This is kind of alluring. I think I would have remembered this when I speckled all those eggs last year. No others are 75% off, and got thing that wasn't out before Easter. I haven't been to Hobby Lobby in over a month. Probably longer than that. I know y'all are surprised. The last time Chris and I went to Augusta, I did stop and go into Carolina Pottery. Oh Lord, y'all look. A little egg, it got a tumor on it. Got it a little too hot. Okay. That's the part that's gonna be down. That got some extra water that day. Okay. So what I think I'm gonna do is paint them and let them dry in my little basket. But I don't wanna cover this where you can't see it. All right, I'm gonna get a little brush that's too small. That's just kind of like that I do my swooshes with. That'll be really good. Comes to a little point. Drizzle my little paint. I need dark. I don't know why I'm worried about that end. I need to worry about this end, the little top part of it. That's the part I'm gonna have up. All right, somebody will have to look up this since we learned what what were they called? Lateral root scars were. What is the variated color on a watermelon? Does it have a little name? Okay, there we go. I'm gonna set them down. I need a little bit lighter color in there, but that's easier for me to put it right there. Laugh out loud, you must be trying to boil that egg, Sin. I was. Will, you can cut that egg and see what the inside looks like now. I could cut the other ones. I'm pretty sure they're hollow. And look, y'all, I'm just doing like a little ziggy-zaggy line, nothing perfect, or you can do just, you know, it doesn't have to be really, you know, just long as it's not a straight line. And remember, those darker ones, they're almost green-black, so, I mean, you can make them dark. Let me make that one match all the other ones. I haven't went that dark. Yeah, y'all, look at that. Yeah, I'm pushing in on it and I can feel it's a little on the, it's hollow. I can't see the comments because they put egg to rest. Laugh out. Hey from Illinois, I like the watermelon. Yeah, I think it's gonna be cute. Let me paint this little humpy side here. That was a twin. You know how you always see eggs that have twins? Not eggs. Vegetables that, you know, have like, you get it in Misfits. When you're, right. Let's see. I need an egg wrist. Okay. And we got some pretty fat watermelons here. A little fat watermelons. Hold on. Try to put it on here without putting too many of my fingerprints on it. Y'all will have time to make y'all's better. And I almost want to put you know, like right on the end of the watermelon, you've got the little webbing where they pulled it off the stalk. I'm just getting a little bit of my truffle and putting it right on the end. And I'll tell you something else we could do. We could get our little, okay, let me put all this up. I'm done painting and I'll let you see them. Put our lights on, our little bow. Be rocking and rolling with this. Then we do our little bee thing that I still hadn't gotten to. Craft last night that I put off till today because that was taking a long time. But let me get our little tag and write. I don't think I'm gonna be able to get watermelon on that, but we're gonna try. I've got a little tiny paintbrush up here. All right, hold on, let me put this back over here and that way I can see your comments. Just bought staple, card making and love, bargains on paper. Think of that as the stem, yes. Do you have watermelon lights too? I wish I did, but I don't. All right, let me see if I can get, maybe if I write it at an angle. No, I'm gonna have to kind of write it. All right, so they won't only do like watermelon 5 cents. So that couldn't be too cute. But I never put carrots on it, so. But no, I wish we had those. Where are the lights that I brought in here? Now I bought a box of lights. Julie, do you see a box of lights in there? No, I brought a box of lights in here. Julie. All right, hold on. There's my carrots. I put my old lights right there. Make sure they're not, but here it is so far. Our little watermelons. All right, when she walks through here, I'll get her to grab me some more. I've got, I don't want to put the carrots ones on there. All right, so I think it's looking really cute, and we're gonna put a little bow on it this time. But see, putting the little eggs down in there, you can't tell that they're eggs. They look like watermelons. And all I did with my brown is I put like a slight little, see a little dot like right on the, hold on, you can see it better on this one, right on that little tip. Just, you know, kind of like where you took it off the stem. All right, let's see. So I grabbed my cute little ant check material. And I am going to, we're gonna make a little messy bow for it. I don't think I'm gonna want it that long, no. but it's got the little ants on it, like picnic ants. Got some more of this. Thought I had a really cute green. Gonna be cute, 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 cute. Thank you, thank you, thank you. See that dark green. Not that dark green. Nope, that's too close. Well, rag a piece of this material. Got one that's polka dot, but it's a little lighter. And some of this lace. And I really wanted to use some jute this time. I usually tie it with my jute. And, ooh, I got a little bit of it right here. Okay, so let me put my lace, my rag, my little ant. I like the little ant. I think I want some more of that lace. Me want more lace, y'all. I am like the least lace doily person you will ever meet in your life. I don't know what it is about it. It's just not my thing. I see things that people do with doilies or lace, and I like them, but I wouldn't like them for myself. Ant ribbon, how cool. Yeah, I got it at Carolina Pottery. I thought it was just the cutest. It's got, it's just like gingham, and it's just got little ants on it. Okay, I got my little messy bow down. Got it turned around. Julie. God, what could I have done with those lights, y'all? I don't want to put the carrot ones on. I mean, the other ones on it. Because I knew I would need the battery, so I know I grabbed them. All right, ant ribbon is cute. Yeah, and I like the little lace in it. You know, I like the messy ends. I love the ragged material. I forget about doing that all the time. Just to use a piece of rag material. And we'll leave the little, all right, let's see. My little watermelon is on sale over there. So I think I'm gonna put this right here. And you know, this will pop off the same material, but this is, you know, it's got red and green in it, so I could still put some strawberries in here if I wanted to paint up my little strawberries in here. You know, to look more like, you know, real little strawberries. I could add that to it. I want Julie to look at me, but she puts her earbuds in and she's not listening to me. Move your phone so we can see better. Oh, I'm sorry. Did I hit it? Okay. Okay, there we go. So now it's changed from the carrots to that. And I have got to get the lights. Hold on for just a second. Let me grab a thing of lights. Where would I have put those lights? Ah! I'm still here. I can't find the thing of lights. I have a thing of lights out there. I'm still here. I'm still here. Ah. Remember I told you I looked up and got those strands from the Dollar Tree, but I'd never seen them like the ones that, let me back this up so you can see better. Okay. Keep working that arm. Move your phone so we can see better. Yes, ma'am. All right. Okay, y'all were talking about your shoulder. Is this gonna on the mantle behind you? I can put it back there, but you know, my poor little mantle in my bedroom now, I took everything off of it, and it's kind of looking a little on the sad note. But I could put it back there. I took everything down on there. I still have my little X and O that we made out of the little yard edger thing. I still think it looks like every day, so I love it. It's just permanent there. I was able to hang my Heffa Please when I took everything down. I know I hate these things. I think I won't break into one. Because the little screwdrivers don't even half the time work for me either. Okay. And most of the time I get impatient too. All right, let's see. Yeah, this was actually on my mantle floor. Okay, here we go. There's not as many lights in this one as there is the ones that you buy that cost you maybe $3 in Walmart or something. Actually have a little bit more. So, and remember we talked about at Christmas time, we could put the lights in the little, or maybe put little cedar trees in these little pots instead, you know, like a couple little, let's see. Hold on. Let me put my glue on the back of here so I can get this on here real quick so I don't have to. And the best thing about these wire lights, y'all, is you just manipulate them. Like, say we don't have enough, and instead of, you know, last time I was able to just wrap them around here because we had so many. So I don't lose any while I'm wrapping. I could just stick what, you know, instead of it being behind, right through there. And it just goes around the arm, so we don't lose any. And it still has a lot. I can't see. Okay. Because we want some of them to kind of go up here, and this one's gonna, yeah. Okay, this one we're gonna kind of, my little watermelons are still wet. Nope, they're going to the same. I don't want them to be in the same place. Hold on, I think I'm gonna have to look at it, y'all. Okay. Go up here. Oh my goodness. Quit rushing, Cynthia. And you wouldn't be having these problems. Here and then. my gosh, my door just opened by itself. Okay. Even though these seem all over the place this time. Last time I was just wrapping and wrapping and wrapping. Okay. Hold on, let me put a little glue. And I've learned about these glue. You can put glue right on the lights. On the wire, it doesn't hurt it or anything. Ow. Hurt your fingers. Put one of the beehives on the cart at Meals on Wheels. Looks cool. On board at Meals on Wheels. Looks cool. Okay. I don't know how to read, I don't think sometimes. Do you spell your nephew's name? No. It's spelled correctly on there. You pronounce it UCats. I call them just cats. But his name is Grant. And it's what? J-U-C-H-A-T-Z. Am I saying that right? I'd have to look on my phone. Go back and look on my post. J-U-C-T-A. Hold on. Hold on. Chris will have to come in here. It's pronounced UCats, but it's foreign. I don't know what it is, but they told me once. I don't like the crisscrossing. Hold on. Let me make it more. Here, bring this up a little bit. Y'all, I'm weird. I don't like it. They'll tell me it's J-U-C-H-A-T-Z. I think that's it. All right, so here we go. So we're back in business. We're back in business at our watermelons are 5 cents each. Okay, let's see. Y'all, check out my little skirt. It makes it look like I got on like some kind of like, it has like leg room. Okay. Craft I've been trying to get to for we making started. All right, I want to make, you know, I have a tier and I keep seeing all these people making these tiers and I want to make a tier to put on my table, like a little tier tray. You get these little stove eye covers at the Dollar Tree. You actually can get them at Walmart. Any really kind of kitchen supply place. I just like the fact that you can get 2 for $1 at the Dollar Tree. Now, if you get them, I believe from Walmart and all that, they might be more, but they come with like a whole set of 4. I'm only going to do these 2, and that's why I had this class out last night. Now, I don't feel real comfortable putting glass straight on this metal or whatever. I just feel like it would adhere better to wood. Oh, but first of all, see y'all, I'm just so excited this, I'm getting all out of order. I bought, and this is gonna be a B tier. The tier other people have done, but we're gonna put hives and just black and white. We're gonna put greenery on it. It's not gonna have a lot of, God, what's the best word to use for what I wanna say? It's not gonna have like a lot of individual things. Like I wanna put greenery all on one level and maybe stick a couple of little hives on it. We're gonna make a bee from our black, eggs. But I know it's already almost time, so we'll just get started on putting our little tray together, and then tomorrow night we will we will put all our stuff on it. Because on my table, I think last year I had lemons. This year I think I want lemons with bees. Like bees are buzzing around my lemons. So, but I'm taking this roll of contact paper for the bottom. Of each one of my trays. Now, the last time I used contact paper, I think the girls were infants or in our first house where we built. So, and you know, sometimes you get it, and I'm sure this roll coming from the Dollar Tree may not be all that quality. So, we're gonna see. Give her a good little trim around the edge. And I want to do a little edging of, see, I mean, it's a little bit smaller, but I'm not worried about it. I want to do a little edging of jute because I'm going to make my little beehives out of jute. All right, come on now. I think this is probably the trick, is me finding a place where I can peel this back. Come on now, be my friend. Don't make me just have to glue you down, because I will. Anybody else had this problem? Awesome. These 2 and 3 trays. Yeah, I think they're really cute. And I like the fact that, like, my big, nice one, I can keep it where it is, and because it's pretty big. But I can make this little 2-tier one very inexpensive. Ooh, 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 there we go. Inexpensive, and I can make them match, like I said, it's something I want to put on the center of my table. Not center, but part of, you know, I'm big on my tablescapes. Okay. I was doing good. Got one little hump. All right, there we go. Nothing fancy. So already done. Now see, these started off as something else, which will be on the bottom, you won't see. This I'll probably paint because, you know, if somebody's sitting at my table, I mean, maybe if they were a little kid, maybe they wouldn't care. All right, let's see if we can get lucky and do one on the other side. I think we're gonna be okay. Because like I said, I'm gonna put a piece of jute on the inside of that one. So we're gonna get as close as we can. All right, not too bad on that side. Because the outside is a little smaller anyway. Now, I always see other crafters have the coolest little, oh, look at this little craft paper that I got in my Dollar Tree. This is by far the cutest one we have. The other ones are that puffy stuff that your glasses won't roll and that kind of rigmarole. So, if this is the only one you got, don't feel left out. Same here. All right, one little side. Okay, perfect. right, come on, I gotta find a side. You can get that. Glad I didn't miss you. Looking great, lady. Thank y'all. Y'all, I don't think you're really seeing too less of me. I think I was the exact same this morning. So, I'm still not discouraged. Still feeling good. Oop, there we go. Oh, come on, I had it. So, but, you know, it's weird because everybody's like, you know, this is not a weight loss program. And I'm like, yeah, but I mean, I've lost over 11 pounds on it, so I'm not gonna, you know, I'm keeping on. Don't rain on my parade. Oh, good. Okay, let's try another place because that one is not liking me. Oh my gosh, this is a nightmare. What you, oh my God.
There's bugs everywhere in the house.
Well, you can't turn the lights off. Just go in your room and shut your door. Put a towel under your door. All right. We live by a pond. It happens. Oh, I think I'm too far over. Let's see. All right, there we go. Not hard to lay down, especially when you're doing something small like this. A piece of black rickrack would be cute on the edge, yes. And I don't have any black rickrack, I'm sorry. I think all I have is red. But we got some cute ribbon. But the jute, I'm putting on the inside just because I'm putting jute in it for the bees and the little hives that I'm gonna make with the terracotta pots. So it'll all blend in. Then, you know, of course I got ribbon. Okay. One more time. I can. Huh. That went faster. Maybe smaller pieces don't give you any lip. Okay. All right. All right, this little part is the part that I'm going to adhere to this metal. I don't know, there's just something about me putting glass on metal that so I'm gonna put the wood to the metal and then I'm gonna put the glass to this piece of wood. It's probably all in my head, but you know me. All right, so my E6000, which is gonna be my long time bond. Then we're gonna take our Gorilla Glue and it's gonna give us our now bond so we can work with it. Okay, now our glass, I'm gonna adhere to it, but I really wanna start my jute roll up first. I have a little bit of this left that I need to finish using or use anything else. And I'm gonna wind this up around my, so we'll just make the tier and then we'll decorate everything tomorrow. Looks like you are getting a farmer's tan. I might say tractor tan. Yes, probably. But yes, not yesterday, when was it? Monday. Chris and I, when we were outside, I came inside and put like this tank top on that you would like really only wear to like bed or something. It's meant to wear outside for like really skinny people. Just for that fact, because I was like, I don't want just, let me have these marks on my arm. And y'all, I'm just putting this. I'm not worried about any kind of like heavy bond like E6000 because this isn't going to hold any weight. This is just going to cover up my glass. That that it is a glass. And just make sure you scrunch it up so it comes together. And like every now and again you can put glue. I mean, there's some people that put glue around the whole thing, and I find it unnecessary, but you craft the way you craft. And I think I'm already like crooked, but I'll try to maybe not scrunch as much on one side, so maybe I can get a little even. So on that side, I got a tiny, tiny little space. I'm gonna cram on this side so eventually it'll get a little even. But I really don't want to have something all leaning up, going all the way up. All right. All right, so we're kind of sort of straightening out here. Say that, and then we'll start getting crooked again. All right, hey, Sam, when I want to do either all metal or wood. And what do you mean, like all galvanized wood or something? Okay, now when this starts, blue, the shape starts changing, I will use more glue because, it'll hold my jute in place. Because it will slide when it's not even. All right, so we actually used that whole little bundle. And I think I had started on another bundle. Y'all, this doesn't feel the same. It's not that big, is it? No, but it's not that thin, Maybe I have a 4-ply and a 2-ply. Maybe it's just the end of the roll. I'm talking to myself now. Sorry. Yeah, I think this is a little thinner. My glue gets really hot, so I'm just fixing to put a ton on here and see if I can go a long ways with that. Not really. I'm having to go back and fill in now. This is a little bit thinner, but I mean, I got it off the same shelf. Okay, now it's getting thicker. Maybe it's just the jute spool. Okay. I like this idea, so cute. Yeah, I kind of, I want to make it as part of like my tablescape, as just like a part of a decoration, but it just happens to be a tier tray. So, you know, I'm not going to put like a gnome on it, you know, all things bees. I kind of just want to make it like, this is like a little floral, you know, tray. And there's bees kind of buzzing around it, if that makes any sense. Okay, so I want to put this in the center, and I'm going to put my E6000, especially since it's glass, and I want to have that permanent hold. And plus you have something in the center that doesn't feel so fragile. Like, you know, by some weird chance, which, you know, this is pretty, it's not going to fall over. But, y'all, I'm always really sketchy, you know, or you know, reluctant to work with something that's glass. Because, you know, you don't ever know if my heat gun could have heated that up, and it could have cracked or something. You know, especially I'm getting it from the dollar store, so, you know, it's not like it's like hand-blown glass. Okay, so we'll put this on the top of this because, you know, once again, it's metal on glass, which you can just put it straight on there. I don't know, I'm kind of weird about stuff like that. Okay, but I want a good bond on this, so just a couple of dabs. And people think that you have to have a ton of this E6000. You don't. Even if you really just had one dab, that's going to give you a permanent hold on something. All right. There's my wood. And I'm not going to cover it up with like I did the bottom so it would match, because you won't see it under here. And I guess even if you kind of turned it upside down, see, it's like the shape of the cap. So we're gonna do it once again. Put a little E6000, just about 3 dabs, all you need. And then, oops, I need some more glue. So far, so good with the Gorilla Glue, y'all. It hadn't gotten real hot in Georgia yet, but, you know, what I've done so far is seems like I put it right in the center. Let's see if I can. Seems like I have. Okay, so we got a cute little tier tray. You know, it doesn't look like you. I mean, even if you want to go back and thicken this up so it would be like the, you know, the same length. I almost feel like it kind of looks beehive-y. Like if we covered this up, you could put like a little something right there, and you could have your first little beehive right there. I had a drip right there. Let me put this up before it starts going out. Hello, Sin. Glad I'm not the only one that makes a glue face when I'm using hot glue and concentrating, Kimberly. I do that, or bite your tongue, or hold your tongue out. Chris always laughs. Oh, yeah, girl, glue gun is the best thing in the world. And y'all, I'm ordering the thicker batteries. I have to get the thicker batteries for the bigger tools I'm using, just because they're perfect for my glue gun. Just get your regular batteries if you're glue gun. But, you know, I bought the skill saw and the jigsaw to go to it, and it'll work, but it doesn't work as long as it does for my hot glue. All right, so I'll show you some of the things that I've got to put on it, like things like that. We're gonna make some bees to go on it. I actually have this like little bee that we can paint. I've got burlap that will and ribbon, and I've even gotten this little lemon. Y'all, I've got the little lemons in here, and in our eggs, which I'm not too worried about those, but with our little eggs, wherever they are in the zoo that is my crafting station over here. I straightened up my big one, and now I need to straighten up my little one. Those black eggs that we started out with for our what did you call them? Watermelons. We're going to use those same eggs. And see, I have some floral that is really, let's see if it'll come out the bottom. It's really weepy. No, it's going to stick to that, I think. Really weepy. So, like, I may just take like that and set it in the center. We're just going to do a lot. And I've got one that's not quite. It's a little bit more floral. I just want it to be really, you know, like a little foresty looking. And we're going to have, like, bees sitting everywhere. But the little eggs that we use to make, and I don't know, here's one. Tomorrow. And I love the fact that they're already black, so we already added. We're gonna make a bee, and we'll just have some bees in different places. Kind of like maybe we'll put some up on our wire like it's flying around it. So, but, and then we're gonna make some, I got these. You can get these little terracotta pots. You can get them at Walmart for like, gosh, they're less than $1, like 50 cents. You can get, 2 other sizes they're a little bit lighter. You can get these at the Dollar Tree. They're 2 this size. And I got these 3 at the Dollar Tree. But see how this actually has a little bit more rounder shape, which I think this one would have been fine. But I want to make maybe a hive that's this size and one that's a little bit smaller to go in different places. And then, like I said, we're going to make our bees. So, don't want to keep y'all anymore. And I actually got like little flowers out because I want to use their petals to make the bee their wings. So they'll actually have some movement in them. It's just some like forsythias. But these little things, you can get them at your Dollar Tree. You can get them at any kind of wedding supply place. I have a ton of them. We put dressing in them for this like dinner we had one time. So I've got like 15 of them. And I think this is the first one I've used. So I'm super excited. But this is what we started with. And we just covered it with jute. Now around the edge, I think I may take some kind of cute ribbon. That's in like the black family. Maybe, didn't I have one that was, I have one that's got this sunshine that I found, but see how it's got really more of like it's black, but when you get it in the light, I think it's really like a super dark navy blue. But, you don't ever know. Let me see if it actually has the color on here, and then I won't feel so bad. Because I thought that was super cute. But I think it is navy blue. Like if you took a little bit of ribbon and put it around the edge, you know, you don't always have to paint something. But probably what I'll use is one of my ginghams. And just go around the edge with that. Because we don't always have to paint everything. But that's what we'll do tomorrow. We'll make our little bee hive. That's what I wanted to do yesterday after we did that first craft for Buffy. And then I was like, no, we didn't have time. And in the night, I was like, before I put that up, I really wanted to change it into watermelons. So I'm glad you like what we did. Wrap hive in plastic wire so you can slide them off. Wrap hive in plastic. Oh, I see what you're saying. I can make the hive on here and just slide it off. That's pretty cool. I made some baskets like that once. So, we've got our little watermelons here, and they seem kind of dark. I may go back and put like a little lighter wave on them. Let me move this to the side. But yeah, just remember, we've got like all kind of like little ribbons. And we may even do like something like hanging off, but I really want to take like my wire and do like a little bit of, I probably have to use a higher gauge wire than that. Make our bees kind of like they're buzzing around the flower. And we're going to take these little yellow flowers like that. Hold on. Some of them will be their wings. And that's the bigger ones. That's this one. And it's actually like a... And then I've got this forsythias. It's like a fake forsythias that I was just going to put these flowers. But depending on how big our bee is, maybe we'll do that backwards. You know, all in our greenery, like they're lighting on it. So the main colors are going to be green, yellow, and black and white. The greenery in it will just be the green from, you know, whatever... Like if we just use this greenery in it. I mean, I hate to use this cute little wreath. I'd rather use, you know, if it's something that's just going to sit, like take a cluster of this. And, you know, wrap it in there or something instead of taking my cute little wreath. But we'll see. And we'll put all that together tomorrow. I really like the bee in it. You know, just the bee, which we don't have to use that. I just grabbed it. And then I have some cute little lemon ribbon, which wouldn't look bad, but I think the gingham is the way I'm going to go. But we'll make us several little bees out of ours, so don't throw those little eggs away, because I'm thinking that there's a way, even if they're hollow, that we can cut the top of an egg off and make our own strawberry too. So don't throw those plastic eggs away. There's all kind of things we could do. A little yellow on the watermelon. All right, we'll try a little yellow. Well, I'll do it. I'm gonna let y'all go first, and I'll get it all set up for y'all. Because I've held y'all up long enough. Love them cute watermelon, and the tray will be awesome. Yeah, the tray is pretty simple. You saw the most time-consuming part was me trying to get the back off of the contact paper. But, you know, just $2 in it so far. So you've got, you know, like the bottom and the top tier, they come together. And they come in different colors. I just happen to grab this white, so that would be one less thing I'd have to do. But, you know, they may have tan or something. You may have to paint it if you wanted it white and you couldn't find these. I just grabbed this color. So just, you know, $1 into that and $1 in this and some jute. So far we got us a cute little tray. And we're going to make our little hives out of them and make it really cute. Thank y'all so much for watching. Happy hump day. Only 2 days left. And then the weekend's here. I have to go back to find the garden craft. Oh, you're talking about on here? It wasn't too bad. We used 2 of the little crates and 1 of the whole crate, which you could make with paint sticks if you wanted to. I got this from Walmart. I think it was only a few bucks. Not very much. So, but we talked that night about you could make it with your own paint sticks. And then 2 of those. And then these are the little pots that you can get from Dollar Tree is really running out of them, but Walmart always has the little tiny terracotta. Or, you know, a Lowe's, Home Depot, they have terracottas all the way from here all the way up. So terracotta little pots are not hard to find. Some white on the water. Yeah, white, yellow, a light. I'll probably mix my green that I have with some white to make it really, 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 really light green, and I'll just put that on there. So it'll be really cute. So now we got our, and this is just a clip. But, you know, I told you they sell those little packs of, and they sell 2 different sizes in, this one is in Walmart, and they're pretty tiny, but this one was in the Dollar Tree. So, and all you do, I mean, you can really put anything on it, you know, make just a piece of cardstock. But they do have these in your Dollar Tree if you could get them, where they already have the little clip on the back of them. So, and we just clip that on the corner. And you can write anything you want on them. You could put something up here. The only reason why I didn't write anything, maybe that farmer's market I have would be really cute up here, but I didn't want to put anything up there that would make it like where I couldn't change it out. But thanks so much for watching, and I will see y'all tomorrow.